You should have gone for the head.
Steady, Quill.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. Thanos has come for Marvel TV. I hope they remember you. So Marvel has been canceling all their Marvel TV shows left and right this year, and just this past week, it was announced that the head of Marvel TV, Jeff Loeb himself, would quote-unquote gracefully be leaving the company after 10 years on the job before Thanksgiving. That's about a month from when I'm posting this video, which is kind of the nice business way of saying that he was going to be fired if he didn't leave of his own accord. So the majority of all the new upcoming Marvel TV series they announced in the last year, not talking about the Disney Plus series, are also getting canceled before we ever see an episode. I know that only raises more questions, so don't worry. This doesn't mean that everything at Marvel just caught fire. This is just part of a larger grand plan that I will break down. But remember, Marvel TV and Marvel Studios, two completely different companies. All the stuff you heard about at Comic-Con and D23, that's Marvel Studios, not Marvel TV. We're doing a new Marvel merch giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave your favorite Marvel TV show on the video. I'll name a new winner at the end of this. So I know you're wondering now, is my favorite Marvel TV show one of the ones that they just canceled or are going to be canceling in the next couple of months? Back it up a little bit, you have to separate all this Marvel TV stuff into what happened before this summer and what happened after this summer, because there were some big changes that happened the last couple of months. Rewind to earlier this year. They canceled all the Marvel Netflix series. Fans got really pissed off, mostly because Netflix didn't feel like they were pulling big enough numbers and bringing in enough new subscribers, and because Disney was starting to pull all of its other content from outside sources and putting it on Disney Plus, a direct Netflix competitor. Messy divorce between Netflix and Disney, no big surprise there. Then Marvel canceled Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They've already shot the final season. It will air next year, so don't worry about that. But then a little while after that, Marvel TV and Jeff Loeb announced a new deal with Hulu for a bunch of adult animation Marvel TV shows that would cross over like the Defenders in something new that they would call the quote-unquote Offenders, like an animated MODOK show, an animated Howard the Duck show. Think about them doing a comedy version of the Defenders with a bunch of animated characters. They announced a Ghost Rider spin-off of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with that character, and a live-action version of their Netflix universe with a bunch of Ghost Rider-related supernatural characters called Journey into Fear. So they were just replicating their Defenders model on Hulu with a bunch of animated and live-action shows. Seemed like a pretty big slam dunk. Remember the R-rated animated Deadpool series that they were developing? We saw footage of that. There was even a chance that that would come back on Hulu eventually, too.
I only have 12 bullets, so you're gonna have to share.
Is the mask muffling my voice?
No. Fuck. Hey. Shit. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're witnessing is sweet dick-kicking revenge. Cockshot. I've never said this, but don't swallow. Incoming.
I promise this gets worse for you, big boy! Oh! That does it!
I'm touching myself tonight.
So before the summer, everyone's thinking with Marvel TV, what could go wrong? This all sounds great. Turns out, all kinds of stuff can go wrong. Right before Comic-Con, Marvel announced that they had canceled the Ghost Rider show over what they're calling creative differences. Then at Comic-Con, you have your watershed moment where Kevin Feige announced Marvel Studios' plans for all their Disney Plus Avengers spin-off TV series, in this grand plan for how they'd finally be using the movie actors in the TV stuff. Right after that at D23, he announced a couple more of those series. These are the two major presentation slides with all that stuff for Marvel Phase 4. So this is just covering the TV stuff. There's Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is going to start airing episodes next year around this time. WandaVision, which is also going to start filming really soon. The Loki series. The Avengers What If animated series. In the Hawkeye series. Then Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, and She-Hulk. They're spending $15 to $25 million per episode of each of those series, and those are just the projects that they've announced. There's way more that they have in development. All of them will star the movie actors and cross over with the movies. For example, they'll introduce Moon Knight in the Moon Knight series, then he'll go and be in the movies. Same thing with Ms. Marvel. They'll introduce her in her series, then she'll star in the Captain Marvel sequel. Marvel Studios is finally delivering on the promise of a truly connected TV and movie universe. The thing that they've been saying for the last 10 years, but now they're finally actually doing it. But here's the big thing. Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, and the movie people at Marvel are the ones that are making those Avengers Disney Plus series. Marvel TV is a whole separate division inside Marvel and Disney headed by Jeff Loeb. Whole different group of people that have nothing to do with what the movie people are doing. Just this past week, Marvel announced that Kevin Feige was getting a huge upgrade in his job title. His new title is Creative Director, even though that might not sound like an upgrade. But the huge change behind the scenes of the company they made as part of this was to give Kevin Feige total creative control and oversight of all storytelling that they do at Marvel. That includes all the movies, all the TV shows, and all the comics. That's right, Kevin Feige is now the new god of all storytelling at Marvel, and yes, he is now in charge of Marvel Comics too, if that wasn't clear. So he'll be the one to approve or cancel all of Marvel's TV shows from now on. And because there were a ton of shows that Jeff Loeb developed that Kevin Feige didn't have anything to do with and didn't really care about, they're mostly all going to get snapped if they haven't been snapped already. I know some of you are fans of the stuff that Marvel is doing on Hulu right now, so the next season of Runaways and Cloak and Dagger and the Hellstrom show will probably air because they've already shot most of those or they're in the middle of shooting them right now. They might also choose to continue on with one of the new animated series they're developing, like The Offenders, the Howard the Duck TV series that Kevin Smith is working on. But pretty much everything that was happening at Marvel TV before the summer is getting snapped, if it already isn't in production right now. The new stuff that you see them doing will mostly be the huge big budget Disney Plus Avengers level stuff, which is just Marvel and Kevin Feige going for quality over quantity, which will be way, way better for everyone in the long run. Would you rather have a ton of super cheap looking Marvel TV shows that have nothing to do with the movies at all, or a couple huge TV shows that are totally connected? Don't be too upset if your favorite show just got canceled this year, because some of those bigger characters will be coming back in the new Marvel Phase 4 movies and series. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Ghost Rider, Punisher. Those were really huge characters for Marvel that will come back in the next couple of years after that Netflix 2-year cooling off period goes away. Not all the Netflix people will come back. Luke Cage has already committed to another long-running network TV series, so he's probably not going to come back anytime soon. And there's no way Netflix Iron Fist is coming back. If they do Iron Fist inside the new Shang-Chi franchise, MCU proper now, it will probably be a totally different version of that character. There are a couple outliers. ABC is really big on doing Marvel TV series, and because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going away, they want another Marvel TV series on network, so there will be a couple Marvel TV shows that aren't on Disney Plus, but very, very few. Some of the other stuff that they're doing, but they haven't announced yet, include that Deadpool series. They're still going to make the Deadpool series eventually. Most of their Young Avengers characters are showing up or starting on the Disney Plus series, even though a Young Avengers team-up would probably wind up being a movie. But overall, the future of Marvel TV shows is mostly in the big budget Disney Plus stuff. Disney really wants you to subscribe to Disney Plus, so it's locking up all of its content, all of its best stuff on that platform. There's still the lesser Disney Channel animated shows, like they have a new Spider-Man animated series. Sony has 5 separate live-action and animated Spider-Man TV shows that it announced it was making, but that's Sony, not Marvel and Disney. The reason why Sony is allowed to make live-action Spider-Man TV shows is because it has the rights to Spider-Man TV stuff that's longer than 30 minutes. Marvel still has the rights to do half-hour animated Spider-Man TV shows. That's why all the animated Spider-Man shows you've seen on Disney Channel the last 10 to 15 years have been from Marvel. Even the classic 90s Spider-Man TV series on Fox, that came from Marvel too. The other really big stuff Marvel can do now through this Disney Plus is live-action X-Men shows, but because those characters won't be a real huge thing in the MCU till Marvel Phase 5 in about 3 to 4 years minimum, don't expect to hear about any big X-Men related live-action shows anytime soon. But everybody let me know in the comments, what MCU Marvel TV show do you want Marvel to do next? Congratulations, Ethan Connor, you're the giveaway winner from my last big Marvel video. Please email me on the About page of my channel so I can get your details. Everybody click here for that brand new Avengers Infinity Saga trailer, and click here for my Star Wars Episode 9 trailer and Easter eggs. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.